November 29th, 2013. Jacob has been at the Children's Institute for 60 days now. It has been 103 days since the accident. This week was an emotional roller coaster and one of the most exhausting weeks we've had. Jacob has made great strides, extending his therapy sessions, eating all kinds of food. And so much food, I think we had better get a shovel to feed him with. He also held it and ate a banana today. Additionally, he is holding a cup and drinking from it regularly now. He is tracking and focusing with his eyes. He deliberately and purposefully moved his right arm once and moved his fingers a little bit this week too. Despite all of this, the powers that be in healthcare, all of whom have never seen Jacob, decided to designate Jacob as being in a semi-coma state because he is not communicating. That in turn forced Jacob's therapies to be cut from 4.5 hours a day to only 2 hours. Long story short, after much advocating for Jacob, all of his therapy sessions were restored. Every day, somebody has asked Jacob to give the thumbs up sign, and every day Jacob has never responded in any way. Until tonight at 6:55 p.m. Jacob gave Nurse Bob the thumbs up sign back when asked. Deliberate and purposeful communication. Way to go, Jacob. We never doubted you.
'Cause I'm TNT, I'm dynamite, TNT, and I'll win that fight, TNT, I'm a power load, TNT, watch me explode.
December 11th, 2013. Seabiscuit is a great story. A racehorse that many considered physically inadequate and lazy with a bad disposition beat enormous odds. Seabiscuit was considered a failure until he crossed paths with the right mix of people that believed in and nurtured the horse to greatness. He seemed to thrive in the underdog role. Seabiscuit had a reputation of sizing up his competition from behind at the beginning of races. With a look of determination in his eye, he would take off with a burst of speed and pass his competitors to win the race. Seabiscuit and his jockey Red Pollard both endured tremendous adversity in their time together. Due to injuries, many people didn't think they could overcome the odds to ever race again. To everyone's surprise, Seabiscuit and Red did come back to race together. In the final scene from the movie, both are shown struggling in their return race. They quickly fall behind the pack at the beginning of the race. Both horse and rider struggle and fight each other. It's as if the old habits and negative opinions of the past have come true. It would seem their determination and resilience was just no match for the enormous odds against them. Suddenly, another rider, George Wolfe, noticed Seabiscuit falling behind and pulls his horse back next to Seabiscuit. Seabiscuit calms down, as if being reassured everything is going to be okay. In an instant, he gets that look of determination back and with a burst of speed, bolts to the finish line, coming from behind again to win the unwinnable race. Jacob's journey reminds me of the story of Seabiscuit. Jacob had to conquer what seemed to be insurmountable odds and make believers in him. There were the few early on that thought Jacob would never breathe on his own, without a respirator, or wake up again from the induced coma. Jacob proved both wrong with his resilience. Recently, it seemed that Jacob's progress was leveling off in rehab, leading some to believe he wouldn't get any better. Through Jacob's adaptability and determination, he has proven them wrong too. Just as George Wolfe came alongside Seabiscuit to get him back on course, Jacob has a team of therapists and nurses, as well as an army of people praying for him to stay on course. And in turn, that glimmer in his eye and look of determination is getting brighter.